Hey there, Titans. In this video, I'll show you how to use the Salesforce session with SSO. So we already have the SSO configured in Salesforce, and we have a whole video on it, exactly how to achieve it. So we have the identity provider and the connected app set up in Salesforce. So the first thing we have to do in order for us to use the session, the Salesforce session with SSO, is head over to our connected app. Wait for it to load, and then add in the custom attribute a key. You can give it anything you like. In this instance, I'll call it SF session, and we will pass in. We'll add the field. What we want is the API session ID, which is the logged in user session ID. We'll save this. Once saved, this is how it looks like. So we'll head over to our form settings, limits, SSO, configure, and we will select our attribute that we added, which is the SF session, which holds the session ID. And the other thing I map here is the username that we get by default by the SSO. And what's it going to do is going to say hello to the username. And the other thing that we're doing here is that we're creating a new account once the form is submitted. So we have an account create when the form is submitted, creating a new account, and mapping the account name text box into the account name. Now let's see how it does. I'll publish the form. I'll open an incognito browser, and it will immediately ask me to log in. So I'll log in with one user. And we can see that we have hello Salesforce 1, and we're going to create a new account. And what it will do, it will run the push and get from FormTitan through the SSO logged in user. So if I'll head to my integration logs and take a look at the created account, I can see that the account owner is BBT, which is Salesforce 1 user, and it created by BBT. So now I'll publish this again, grab the URL, and log in with a different user. Let me just make sure I close all the windows so it won't save my session. Okay, so now I'm required again to log in. I'll log in with a different user. So just grab my username. Needless to say that it goes to the same environment, that they're both in the same org. So I'll just put in my password, log in. Once logged in, again I get the form with the username, and we'll say we'll create this account. We'll head to our integration logs, refresh it, we see a newly created account. Head over to my account, the created account. We can see that the account owner is Amy Wee and created by Amy Wee, which basically means that if you have profile set up and permission set up, everything will be respected, since once you set up the SSO to work with the Salesforce session, then it will respect all the sharing rules and permissions and etc. And this is how it's done.